Hi, this is the Goodlife Investor, and the topic for today is the best places to live in 2022. And the reason why I came up with this topic for this video is because I noticed recently there has been tremendous amount of search in the trends for this topic, and citizens of certain countries are searching for this topic. So I thought it's good to check this out. There are a lot of news agencies that are creating articles on this topic, and I thought it would be a good time to create a video to discuss what some of the news says and then my opinion on the best places to live in 2022. First, let's take a look at the search trends and the countries or the citizens of these countries that are searching for these terms. So if you look at the Google Trends, best places to live in 2022, that's the search query, and the number one country that pops up is the US, followed by the UK, Canada. So these are the top three search results that you're seeing searching for the term best places to live in 2022. So obviously, I tried to look up some of the news articles. I was taking a look at, I'm just going to discuss one news article, which is the CNBC article, which I found interesting, and it did match up with what I feel also matches up is, and they're talking about these are the 10 best and worst places to live in the world. And obviously you won't find US on either of this list. Let's go and check what they have to say, what they feel is the other 10 the best places to live. Obviously they look at various factors, safety included. Safety is a very subjective matter. You don't absolutely need to have the country to be totally safe in order to move there. You also have to look at the cost of living, the taxation, and all those things. But this is their list. They talk about Vienna, Austria as the number one place to move. I sort of agree with that assessment. It is a beautiful location. It is obviously one of the best to move to. They have a CBI program. So Austria does have a CBI program. You can obtain an Austrian passport. It is one of the strongest documents that you can get. But again, with the best comes the cost. And if you have millions of dollars to get a CBI from Austria, of course, it is the best. Then they have Denmark, Switzerland, Canada. These are great places, taxation aside. So if you aren't really concerned about paying taxes, you have all the money to spend. Yes, these are great options. Then they have Switzerland, Germany, and then they also have Amsterdam, Netherlands as one of the choices. The Netherlands does have an option. There's a golden visa route, again very expensive in the millions. There is an indirect route that I always keep pointing out, which is through the Curaçao territory. Eventually it leads to the same thing, which is citizenship in the Netherlands. Again, a fantastic place to live, a very relaxed government and awesome people. So that's my top favorite, honestly. And then it has Australia on the list. Interesting, a lot of Australian citizens off late in 2022 are actually looking for places outside. So it's interesting. Again, there are various news articles. They all talk about different places, all great places to live. My personal assessment, now when someone like me talks about this topic, I have to take into account the taxation, the cost of living, and it has to account for a broad range of population. So if you're on a budget, if you don't want to spend way too much, you're looking for a starting point, and then once you move to one location, it might have certain good things. So you ideally would want to have multiple options, and that way you can add more diversity and versatility to your life. So my immediate favorite is Mexico. It is easy to move. It has people are great. It has a large area. You have variety. So you have places like Cancun, which are more village style, laid back. You have more city type life in Mexico City. You have Baja California as well. So you have a lot of variety in Mexico. If you are looking for that mid-range, then my favorite pick is Amsterdam in Netherlands. Again, I wouldn't directly jump into doing a golden visa directly. If a budget is an issue, but there is, as I said, the cheaper option, the Curacao route, which eventually gives you the same outcome. So that's my second favorite place to live. Again, when I say this is my personal favorite. This is not investment, legal, or tax advice. This is my opinion on the different options that are out there. And if you are looking at the high range, then you have options like Malta, Austria, the direct Netherlands route through the Netherlands Golden Visa or the Dutch Golden Visa, and you have Ireland. Dublin, Ireland is a fantastic place to live. Again, if money is not an issue, then Ireland is an excellent place to live as well. And these are just a few. There are a lot of other great, amazing places to live. If you want to get started with any of your residency in any of the countries that I cover, click the link in the description, book a call. We can discuss what's the best place for you to live based on your personal circumstances, and we can get you started with your residency and or citizenship of choice. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you're instantly notified of all my new videos. And if you like the kind of content I create, give me a thumbs up, and see you in the next one. Take care. Goodbye.